Thank you. We are going to present you a sport which is called aqua walking, and it's a complete sport for leisure, healthy, and also competition. As you can see in these pictures, you have a woman walking in the water. She is using her legs and her arms. Let's discover together key points about aqua walking, its history, what is aqua walking, what we do, who we are, and let's connect with us to start a great adventure together. And this adventure could be great and more great because it's very easy to start. Some key data and history. Aqua walking was created in the north of France in 2005, in the north in Dunkirk, a city close to Belgium. And as you can be surprised to discover that this water activity born in a part of in a country where the water is not so hot. So it's not a tropical activity, it's an activity who can be done everywhere. In 2007, the first club was created in Côte d'Opale, close to Dunkirk, and we're waiting until 2014 to be part of a federation. 2014, aqua walking was an independent activity. And since 2014, the French Hiking Federation, FF Randonnée, keep the activity as a main activity in its federation. In 2015, we started with the first French championship. In 2017, in Rosas, and on 1st May, we present to the member of ERA, European Hiking Federation, a show, demonstration about aqua walking. They discovered for the first time this new sport. In 2018, we started with the first training session in Italy for the Federazione Italiana Escursionismo. 1 year later, in 2019, we start with the first training session for the Federation of Catalonia, FEC, Federazione d'Entità Excursionistas de Catalunya. And then at the same time, we were developing the activity by training session. We started an open event of competition, which is called Aqua Walking Tour. During the 2 years, 2018 and 2019, this aqua walking tour was held in 4 places, 4 stages. One in Rosas in Catalonia, one in Corsica in France in Bastia, one in Tunisia in Bizerta in the north of Tunisia, and one in Alassio in Italy, in Liguria in the north of Italy. And we started the first training session for the Van der Verbaan Bayern in 2021. As you can see, the numbers of people doing this activity is very, very high in France because the sport starts in this country. We have about 12,000 people doing this activity. Then you can see in the north of Africa, we have Tunisia with 1,000, Catalonia in Spain about 700, Italy 500, Algeria 500, Germany 100, UK and Belgium, each one 100, Morocco 100, San Marino on the Adriatic coast in Italy 660. And New Zealand, we have a club in the south of New Zealand with 50 people doing aqua walking. In Brazil also, this started 2 years ago with Catalonia, who bring the sport to the South America. And recently, Monaco started the activity with 30 people. Aqua walking is have a large possibility to be held in different areas. Of course, at sea is the most common place to do aqua walking on all shores. But it could be in lakes. For instance, in Germany, the aqua walking activity is in the lake in the south of München, called Starnberg See. And and in France also, many lakes are used to do aqua walking. Even competition could be done on river, where the river is larger and have like a beach on the side, and also could be done indoor. In 2019 in Paris, we did a competition demonstration at the Nautic Paddle event, and in a big swimming pool, and it's possible to do it indoor. In Portugal also, people do that in a swimming pool. The necessary condition in outdoor, even at sea, lakes, or river, is to have a flat base and sand. So aqua walking is for all people, has no specific characteristic to do aqua walking, and it's most powerful because at the same time is it so simple to start the activity. That's one of the reasons that it's so powerful. You will discover that. So it's an outdoor sport. As you see on these pictures, the waves on the back of the competitors are very strong. This was in the north of France, a competition in Calais, close to England. And this day the weather was quite bad, but it's not a problem to do aqua walking, and it's more and more funny. You can see this complete outdoor sport using the waves, and here using a paddle, a single paddle. Aqua walking is also for all generation. On the picture here, the woman in the middle is 85 years old, and the boss on the both side, the two women, are 70 years old. And most of the people who practice this activity are for leisure are quite old people, and the benefit is very important. But young also do aqua walking, as you can see here. This is finishing the course. So we have a beach start, and then when you finish the course, you go on the beach running. Here a group of young. Here also in the waves, young people love to do aqua walking. There's no age condition to do this sport. It's really for all generation. As a sport leisure, you can do aqua walking all the year. It's an all year activity. You can do that by day or by night. We used to do this activity by night also, using lights or not, depending on the weather condition. You can use your bare hands freely, or you can use a single or a double paddle. You can practice aqua walking alone or in group. So it's very flexible, and there's no limit to practice this sport. So all your activity, even in the winter, and you can be surprised to know that many of the clubs prefer to stop in summer, because in summer you have many people on the beaches, and the water is too hot. And the feeling you get doing aqua walking in hot water is not very pleasant. It's better to do it on fresh water because the activity is quite intense. So it's a sport leisure, and most people doing aqua walking are on this strategy. But also, it's a healthy sport. The benefits for health are very large, and various pathologies are concerned. The main are on cardiology, oncology, rheumatology, and hepatology, but also for mental disorders or addiction. And we also have anti-aqua walking adapted to the visually impaired. They are doing aqua walking in the without seeing where they are going, but they feel the water and they can have the possibility to do this activity even in competition. We have anti-aqua walking. It's a category for the visually impaired. So healthy sport is growing up, and many clubs in France, but also in Tunisia and also in Spain, have a section for this segment of healthy sport. But also it's a competition sport, as you can see here, with different races and with different rules. And this is, if you do aqua walking as a sport, you need a very powerful athletic condition. Here, two kind of races, 100 or 200 meters with barehanded. It's a priority sport. We have half women and half men doing this activity. You can use a single paddle, as you see on the photo, on the pictures, and the race is more specific, is 50 meters solo, here with a single paddle. But also you have races longer, from 400 to 800 meters, with bare-ended in pairs. You can see on the right that it's a pair of Germany, and of men of Germany, and on the left, a pair of France, two women. Another race is a relay a mixed relay with two men and two women on 50 meters. You can see is the beach start here. On the right, you have a guy. The guy in black is from Algeria, and the second is from France. And on the left, with the two women, the first is from Catalonia in black and yellow, and in blue is the woman is from Italy. This is a beach start for the mixed relay for 50 meters. There's the last activity, the last race we present here is called Aqua Beach Trail. It was created in 2015, so 10 years after the sport was created, aqua walking. We started with a new activity which is called Aqua Beach Trail. So you are on a mixed course. You run on the sand or the rocks, and you walk in the water. As you can see here, people are going outside of the beach and outside of the water, run on the beach, and then go on another beach, etc. So it's called Aqua Beach Trail, and it was created in the south of France in 2015. As a competition activity, the events are started in 2022 with an event which is called Aqua Walking Games. International Aqua Walking Games started with 4 delegations in Spain, and then 6 in 23, 8 in 24, And we are waiting more than 10 and 12 the next 2 years. We are working on, this is one of our goals. And the final goal should be in 27 to be part of the fourth Mediterranean Beach Game in Portimao in Portugal. Let's see a video with Arnaud Fantapié, who is going to present this video. Thank you.
In October this year, aqua walking athletes from around the Mediterranean converged in Mandelieu, France, for the second European International Aqua Walking Games.
Deutsche Mannschaft ist da, das ist wunderbar. We are very happy to welcome the International Aqua Walking Game 2023 in Mandelieu.
Event was the 50-meter single men's paddle. Mohamed Baratli put in a phenomenal time, proving that newcomers Tunisia were here to make an impact. And Samuel Hoost also showing the Catalonians were here to do business. On the left is Mimo Capuano from Italy, and on the right, Romain Charrier from France. In the second round, France's Janine Laurence was up against Catalonia's Alicia Domingo. Janine pulling away in the final loop. By the final round, it was a clear contest between France and Tunisia. Janine Laurence versus Hamza Noor. In the final moments, Laurence opens a narrow lead and takes the win. On the podium, a gold for France, silver for Tunisia, and a bronze for Algeria. Followed by Italy, Catalonia, and Germany. The final event has Mohamed Baratli from Tunisia against the incumbent champion, Frenchman Benjamin Fassinard. Fassinard with his signature spectacular turn, putting pressure on his new challenger. Baratli, however, is matching Fassinard at every turn. Fassinard approaches the final pole. Baratli is right there, and the Frenchman takes the win barely 2 seconds ahead at the finish. Athletes must alternate between aqua walking and cross-country running along the coast, including some steep climbs. 6 laps make a total of 7.5 kilometers, including 1.8 kilometers in water that will push athletes to their limit. Next, the women.
Okay, let's finish our presentation and to tell you more who we are. Through the Aqua Walking Steering Committee and its associate member of the European Hiking Federation, our mission is to inform, support, and train all those who wish to adopt this new discipline. And the partnership with International Aqua Walking involves delegating to this international organization the task of facilitating the implementation of action on the ground, whether in the field of training or organization of event or competition. So what we do, and this is the part who could interest you the most. We do training for monitor. We propose an intensive 3-day training course, including 3 main key points. The first is technical training in the water for both leisure and competition activities. Very intensive part. The second point is teaching tools for running cycles of session adapted to different audiences. And third, we will give you the case to structuring and organizing club activities throughout the year. You can see on the pictures here a training session we did in the lake of Starnberg in Bayern for the Van der Bergbahn Bayern in 2020 in July. So this possibility of training for monitor, it's what we do. And where we can do that? We can do that close in your country, or you come to one of the countries associated, France, Italy, Catalonia, or Germany, depending where you are. And the cost is only €100 per person, plus accommodation and travel expenses for the staff, if the staff come to your country. If you come to the country, if you come to France, Italy, Catalonia, or Germany, the cost is for the candidate who want to learn aqua walking and become monitor, European monitor. The certification is for all Europe, and at the moment could be used in other countries. What we do competition, as you have seen. We have 2 main events. One is called Aqua Walking Games with selected teams, as you see on the video. But we also have an open event, which is called Aqua Walking Tour. And we also do, we call charity event. And you can see on this photo, a human chain walking in the water. This event was held in Mandelieu in 2023 and in 2024. And we get the world record of the longest queue in the water with 792 persons. This world record is have to be challenged. And in 2025, on 27th September, it's the European Walking Day, we will organize a big event like this around a thematic choice by the European Hiking Federation, we respect water. So this kind of event are very popular. It's not sport, it's a charity event. But at the end, people discover aqua walking on a very friendly way. So we have finished the presentation for this about aqua walking for all, and we hope we can start a new adventure together. And we thank you for listening to this presentation. And now we hope you will have a question for us.